There's a moment when you say something simple, and then, almost immediately, you feel the need to explain it. So you add more details, then a justification, then another clarification. And before you realize it, you're talking way more than you needed to. Not because they asked, but because something inside you felt like you had to. A few days ago, Arjun was 5 minutes late to a meeting. Nothing serious. No one even mentioned it. But the moment he sat down, he said, "Sorry, traffic was bad, actually there was construction, and I left a bit late because my alarm didn't go off properly," and then he kept going. The room went quiet. Not because they cared about the reason, but because no one asked for one. Later that day, his colleague Mira walked in late too. She sat down and simply said, "Sorry, I'm late," and moved on. No story. No explanation. No pressure. And somehow, no one questioned her. That difference is easy to miss. But it says a lot. Because over-explaining isn't really about clarity. It's about seeking validation before anyone even doubts you. It's that quiet fear of being misunderstood, or judged, or seen in the wrong way. So you try to control the narrative by saying more. But the strange thing is, the more you explain, the more it can feel like you're trying to convince. A week later, Arjun sent a message to his manager. "I've completed the report, but I wasn't sure about section 3, so I added some extra data, and I thought maybe it's not perfect yet, but I can revise it again if needed, and..." Before he could even finish typing, he paused. Then he deleted everything and sent just one line. "The report is ready. Let me know your thoughts." That's it. No defense. No overthinking. When the reply came, it was simple. "Looks good." No questions. No doubts. Nothing he had been worried about actually existed. Most of the time, people aren't analyzing you as deeply as you think. They're not waiting to catch mistakes. They're not searching for flaws in every word. But when you over-explain, you unintentionally signal something. That maybe there is something to question. Confidence doesn't always come from saying more. Sometimes, it comes from knowing when to stop. Arjun didn't suddenly become more skilled. He didn't change his work. He just changed how much he tried to justify himself. And strangely, people started taking him more seriously. Not because he proved more, but because he tried less to prove. There's a difference between being clear and trying to be accepted. And sometimes, the less you rush to explain yourself, the more people believe you without needing a reason. There's a quiet shift that happens when you stop explaining yourself so much. You realize not everything needs justification, not every action needs a defense. And the more you trust your own words, the less you feel the need to add to them. Because confidence isn't about saying more. It's about being okay with saying just enough.